Tactikalguy1 from the YouTube world making this video because if you know law, you will acquire power, money, and women. Now, power, I guess that could be interpreted many ways, but for me at least, when I have friends that ask me, hey, I'm going to trial, they don't want to bug you, I just want some basic questions I can ask a cop. What do you know that will make them scared? And of course I ask them, well, it depends. What happened? I need to know what happened. Why did you get stopped? How did it start from the beginning? Tell me what happened as soon as you saw the lights and what happened right after that. Okay, so can you imagine if you ask the same thing to a friend that's asking you for help because they know that you know law and they know for a fact they're going to lose, they don't even care, but they just want to get back at the cop. They just want to ask the cop questions that will make him or her scared. I mean, physically they will shake, they will turn red, they will sweat. Can you imagine your friends losing a case or maybe even winning, but that doesn't even matter to them? Can you imagine them coming to you laughing and being happy and saying, man, that cop was shaking, that cop was scared, that cop was red, and when he stopped me or she stopped me, they were talking all this crap, they were so confident, but man, they were like little kids at trial. They didn't know what to do. They had no idea this was coming. Can you imagine that? That's power, when you can put an officer or a public servant in their place after they have abused their power or authority. And even if they haven't, you can still do it. Okay, now, power also comes with, say, if you know federal law, federal civil rights, and then you can file claim for damages, start filing lawsuits in federal court, costing them money. Telling you, you will be put on their do not mess with list whenever they stop you and your name pops up. That's a given because now you're going to cost them money. So keep that in mind as far as power goes as well. And I'm not going to say nobody's ever going to stop you ever, because that's not true. I've even gotten stopped, and that's simply because they don't know who I am. And even when they found out who I was, some of them didn't care and kept doing what they were doing. So there's no guarantee, but they will act differently when they find out who you are. That's a given. Now, money comes in when, for example, if you want money, and you can imagine someone coming to you and saying, hey, I know you know law, I know you're not an attorney, I know that you can't guarantee me winning anything, especially because of my case. All I'm asking for is that, I might be put away 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. I have the chance of going to jail for 1 year. I will lose my job. I might even lose my marriage. I might lose my kids. I might lose my own home. You know what? They're asking for $5,000. I'd rather give it to you than give it to anybody else. As a matter of fact, I can only give you $2,000. Is that okay? Just so you can walk me through what you would do? I can only give you $500. I can only give you $100. I can only give you $50. I can only give you $10. So, those scenarios will happen if you know law. Now, of course, women. When it comes to women, sorry to tell you that if you're married, this comes with the territory either way. They still will be attracted to you if you know law. Now, the reason being is because women love to be protected. They love it. If you can defend them in any situation, even when it comes to court, they love it. They'll love it because they'll say, man, or I know my friend, or this guy, that I'm messing with, he knows he can protect me. He'll protect my friends, my girlfriends, and this and that. I personally have a group of women that I have, I guess, acquired throughout the years, and they are very beautiful. I mean, it's the kind of women that you will not cheat on if you were with one of them. Okay, but I've told them that the only way I can help them and their friends is if they're also attractive women. That's it. I won't help any guy friends out or boyfriends or husbands. I just won't. And the reason being is because attractive women attract certain type of cops. I'll give you an example, or a couple examples, as a matter of fact, where one of them got stopped simply so the cop could talk to her. And that's it. And she said he didn't give me a warning, nothing, he just wanted to talk to me. But I find that that's kind of annoying because I was in a hurry. I'm like, okay, if it happens again, let me know. Sure enough, it happened again. And this time he gave her a warning for speeding when she wasn't speeding. It happened one more time and she filed a complaint. But I guess she didn't give him her number, so she got a ticket for speeding. Once again, wasn't speeding. By the third time, however, she had already recorded it. Second time, she got too nervous still, so she wasn't sure if she could record. But by the third time, she was hitting record before he even got out of the car, which is what I usually would do in that situation anyways. I take my phone out, hit record, lock it up, put it away, put it down, put it in my pocket, anywhere where they can't see it, and just let it take its course. If they're honest cops, I just simply delete it. If they're crooked cops, I'm going to dance my way to federal court. So with that one, her case got dismissed because in the video or audio, the cop, told her that he stopped her because she was beautiful. So, and it's funny because even if that weren't true, say for example she really was speeding, simply because he said that was enough to get that case dropped. So that's a simple, okay, that's a different type of harassment, like a sexual harassment type of deal there. But there was another woman where she was told that he would take her to jail if she wouldn't sleep with him. And the reasoning would be because she admitted she went to a bar, but that she hadn't drank for hours. But he just simply said, well, I smell alcohol and, blah, blah, blah. And, well, she declined to give him her number, and he took her to jail after she blew .05. So she wasn't even intoxicated legally. But he took her to jail because she wouldn't have sex with him. So these cases are rampant, but because there's more ugly people in the world, like myself, it's not a big deal because this is, smaller group of pretty attractive people, men and women, of course. Recently, as a matter of fact, there was this a girl. She's not in my attractive group, if you will, but she was related to one of them. And her younger brother was walking down the street with his backpack, goes to college, and cops, drive by and say, hey, where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you coming from? And they get out, let me see your ID. And before you know it, they start rummaging through his backpack. Now, he's a tagger, and I don't necessarily agree with what people do, but I'm going to tell you right now that if they're my friends or family members, I'm going to make sure that they walk. So what happened was they rummaged through the backpack, and long and behold, they find these stickers. It's not like a regular sticker, if you will. It's like a blank sticker. I think you can even get some of them at the post office. But it's like little stickers that you can peel and stick to any type of property. You can do it to the side of a building, put it on a car, stick it on the stop sign. But what he does is, or what he did was, he tagged his street name, whatever it is, or whatever it was, and so he would simply get the stickers and stick them somewhere. So instead of writing on them with a marker and defacing the property with a marker, he would simply stick the sticker on it. Now, it's the same thing to me because it's still going to look ugly, one. And two, if they try to take it off, I'm pretty sure it's not going to come off easily. So it's still hard work that needs to not be done because it's, private property. So the cops arrest him and put him in the squad car, and one of the cops starts to get 4 or 5 stickers, and he starts sticking them on the side of a building. Sticks one of them on the floor facing up and one of them on a stop sign, and then he proceeds to take pictures as if the guy did it when he in fact didn't do it, the cop did. So this girl tells me this, and then I say, okay, well, where did it happen? And so I find out where it's at. I go to the location and start looking around, and long and behold, there's a liquor store that the cop stuck the sticker on. It was actually a liquor store, and there was a camera facing in the direction where it all happened. So I go and talk to the manager, and then eventually get a date to talk to the owner, come back and talk with the owner because he wasn't in that day, and I pay him money. I get a copy of the video because it's a lot faster than trying to file a subpoena, and that case got dropped. So these are the things that you can do if you know law, and of course power, money, and women will come with it. It comes with the territory. Okay? So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and so you understand I'm making this video because I want to promote people knowing their rights and knowing law, criminal law. For example, anybody can go and learn the criminal code of procedure in their state. They can learn and read up criminal defense practices, and that will be sufficient to be able to know what you're talking about. Also read federal law, federal rules of civil procedure. You will need that down the road. So thanks for watching, guys, and please share this on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you can, and Godspeed.